Hello everyone. Today we might stream a little longer than what we have been because we are dedicating this time just to write. I am kind of exhausted today, so I don't know how much I'll be talking. But we're going to start today's stream off by writing Armin and Lucas's stories. As you can see, I already have the Google Sheets document prepared. And I'm not sure how many of you guys have been wondering. I use Google Sheets to help organize my game scripts. Because I found out that using like spreadsheets, like Sheets, and Excel is actually a common thing in the actual game industry. And I can understand why. It's a good way to organize like branches and conditional statements, or just like you just have a document just full of what are you going to interact with, what's the flavor text. So right now I have the sheets already organized. I gave it a name. Right now we're open on the tab for opening. We have one for Lucas, Armin, Ebba, Soner, Hadrian, the good finale, the mid finale, and then the bad finale, which of course is meeting Regina or not. I actually want to start with Armin's story today, and then we'll go to Lucas, Ebba, Soner, Hadrian. I may have to start streaming on Wednesdays just to get this game done in time. I actually kind of want to aim for August 31st. But the jam itself doesn't end until September 9th. But I do want to get done sooner rather than later. I have my game planning notebook here, so the notes we took last time, I can just go over them. But first, let's talk about all the choices we made. The 4 opportunities Eleonora has to talk to Armin. Let's actually organize how we're going to... Okay, that is the right size. I don't remember it being that size. Let's organize how we're going to present the opportunities to her. So for now, our 4 opportunities with Armin was to help clean, ask Eleanor about her day, the opinion on Regina, and what they should have for dinner. And I think I did do a little bit of thinking on this. I think I want our first choice to be have Armin ask about Eleanor's day. And we'll have the opinion on Regina, like one of the last options, because they spent the day together. And let's say dinner is the absolute last option for them to discuss, and then we'll organize it with help him clean up, like he's cleaning as they're talking. And so for each option we can lie, we can tell truth, or give a half truth. And then with help clean, obviously be yes or no. Opinion on Regina, we'll say she's scary. doesn't love anyone, or just in general intimidating. And then for dinner, you know, box mac and cheese, because no one really wants that, but it's an easy dinner. And then we went on a brief adventure to figure out the difference between lo mein and chow mein. We decided lo mein because it's boiled instead of fried. And it can be really fancy if you wanted it to be. So now that we have these out, let's also decide what is going to be the good choice and what is going to be, like, what's going to get us a point toward the good ending and what's going to get us a point toward the bad ending. So Eleonora, I want to say Eleonora is kind of bad at lying. So anytime she has to lie throughout the story, we're just going to immediately say that excuse me. We're going to say that everyone can tell that she's a bad liar, so of course lying isn't going to be her best option. It definitely isn't going to help with her trying to gain not necessarily respect, the trust needed for her to meet Regina. So obviously, with Armin, telling the truth is the better answer. He will respect that a lot more. Whereas when we get to Lucas, a half-truth would be better because he doesn't want the full story. He doesn't want the full backstory. So we will put a 0.5 in there for now, because I'm not entirely sure how I want my variables to work, but I do want there to be I do want some wiggle room here. Like, I don't want to have just a yes, no, good, bad kind of situation with this one. I do want some variation in the variables. So of course helping Armin the Clean would be a +1. Just watching him do stuff and then he gets kind of annoyed with it. Either way, they will go into like a little discussion that brings up our opinion on Regina. Of course, saying she doesn't love is going to annoy Armin because she is Armin is Regina's favorite. If she had to marry one, it would absolutely be him. Because this poly relationship, it's pretty open. There isn't, no one's really tied down by the law, basically. But if someone could get married, it would be Regina would choose Armin, hands down. And I want to say, let's do intimidating like in a good way, if that makes sense. And then to say she's scary, you know, is like a pretty obvious explanation. So in that way, so far we will have these two will be a full variable in and of themselves. And then of course, junkie box dinner, 1. Lo mein, oopsies, would be +1. And this is our basic outline for how this is going to go. I will probably still refer to this as we go on, but I am going to hide it while I write. Like I said, I'm kind of tired today. I ate late and I almost got run over at a 1-lane bridge because the person in the opposite direction didn't stop, so I think I'm still annoyed by that. so I may not talk as much while writing today. Mostly just to organize my thoughts out. We will be having the music here shortly, but I am going to hide that. We'll return to this. Go to Armin's. Let's see, where is Shuffle Play? There it is. Okay. Because we haven't done our opening yet, and I kind of want to save it for the end. We still need to have a transitionary scene between getting there. So obviously we need to know Regina's address, which I don't think would be a problem, because even if there is some bad blood between the Cardias and Regina, I'm pretty sure they would keep each other's like phone numbers and business contacts, as it were, in case one needs to reach the other. Let's actually expand that a bit so you guys can read a little better. Organize some of my my area here. I actually want to add a row above. There you go. I don't want that, thank you. I'm actually blanking on whether I had Van Dyne as a one word or two. Luckily, I have references. I gave myself references. I did not put that there. Gosh darn. Let me check somewhere else, because I don't know. February 5th was not what I was expecting, and yet... Okay. I did have it as one word. Have it like that. But I will have to double check that, because I feel like I had it as two words. Like a DuPont or something. I did not add a period at the end of that. Okay. Diamond is not trying to be a jerk here. He is kind of dense. His Kingdom Hearts counterpart was Terra, who has a good heart, but because him, Aqua, and Ventus kind of had like a sheltered childhood, they're all a little bit in over their heads for most of the time, a little naive. So Diamond here is kind of, I didn't really think this through. I didn't think you would need me because I had that faith in you.
Sorry. I was like smiling too big.
And I've had this line in mind for a while now of the, and just like that, my favorite cousin decided to abandon me or something like that. Like I've had that line in mind for a while now. I think this little transitionary part will be part of everyone's story, just because, well, maybe not everyone's story, because Stoner, she can just walk to the gas station where he is. But for pretty much everyone else,
you could see me blush when I tell you all about it. In a moment, hit the switch.
Diamond will be dropping her off at wherever they're meeting at.
It was breaking us apart. The galaxy is spreading like a rumor in your jaw. Better keep your planet spinning. Better keep the motive tall. There's time inside my tears, making diamonds on the wall. Heavy for a summer night. I confess that I'm a lightweight. 'Cause fate is rolling up and hate is blowing up. If it's a crime to bend the line, then we should tear it up. And when my wires start to cross,
Because Eleanor, she is a little shy. She's not she's mostly not a people person. But she can be sassy. I think that's an inherent trait of the Cardia family, is just having like that little bit of sass, a little bit of strong will that makes them talk back to someone.
Looking at my face, now I comprehend that death is not the end, and the world that we destroyed wasn't real enough to live in. But I'm alive, yes I'm alive. I can feel it running up and down my spine. Dripping for so long, I've been dripping for so long. Dripping for so long. I've been dripping for so long. Dripping for so long. I've been dripping for so long.
I don't have an estimated word count for how long I want these to go. I kind of, like I said earlier, I'm mostly more of a pantser. So we kind of go with the flow of how the story progresses, because we have our outline and we can take our time just to explore if we needed to. We can always come back to it and add more. I usually don't. But that is mostly how I learned how to write, and not necessarily how you need to write. Just wanted to check, make sure I was typing Armin in this entire time, not Lucas. I'm switching my headphones on and off for this. My writing stream playlist goes on for about an hour and 25 minutes, I think the estimate was. So if I don't finish writing Armin and Lucas's story before then, we might end when the playlist ends instead. But that's if I can stay focused today. Please send your love in the chat if you're here. And I found out that this song is going to get copyright struck, even though it says that it is public domain. But I haven't found a song to replace it yet, so... Pretty sure that's how you spell that. No, it's Settese. Yeah. I was close. I had the idea. Let me just check to make sure we did have... Okay, we did have acts about Eleanor's day first. It kind of got switched with helping to clean in my notes. Actually cut that down for another line. Can't think of how Eleanor would lie during this right now. I wish it didn't do that. Have to look that up. It's with an E, that's why it looked wrong.
Feel you get closer now, closer than you've been, but I need you in my arms, my eyes, my soul, my sunlit skies. Yeah, I need you in my arms now, closer than you've been. I need you in my life, my eyes, my soul, my sunlit skies. Just a quick wick, summer flame burning in the glass. Gotta dig down low to stay lit. Crazy, can't stay long, and you wanna move fast, but good things take quit. Give me your devotion, baby, and the simple charms that thrill me so good. Feel the race of our hearts, strip the paint from the cars, steady as we move. Don't got money on my mind, go and search my thoughts. Only green on the river banks. Throw my pennies on your line to fill you up. Pour my love down to make it rain. 'Cause I need you in my arms, my eyes, my soul, my Got nobody on my mind, go and search my thoughts. Only you on my riverbanks. Throw my hours on your line, no need to rush. Pour my love down to make it rain. Cause I need you in my arms, my eyes, my soul, my sunlit skies. Yeah, I need you in my arms. Ooh, oh, oh. Feel you get closer now, much closer than you've been. But I need you in my arms, my eyes, my soul, my sunlit skies. Yeah, I need you in my arms now, closer than you've been. I need you in my life, my eyes, my soul, my sunlit skies. I need you in my
We are kind of quickly going into this this choice, because right now it's both fast-paced and slow-paced. It's very odd. But right now that's just kind of how the writing is going. We can actually pause that a bit, actually. We can draw this out a little more. There we go. Go back to wait. So I'm kind of setting up how we have two different settings now. One when we're in the kitchen, where Eleanor is in the kitchen with Armin, and then where they're still in the living room. Kind of to give the effect that our choices are mattering, even though this is a rather short story. I'm not even at 100 lines yet. If we have enough time between streams and the deadline, maybe we'll go back and expand on this a little more. But for now, we're just following the flow. Let's mark this up with a blue so we know that our pathway converges again. Yeah, there is 5 people in that house. Whereas the Van Dyne household has like 6. Yeah, that's a panic reaction right there. Armin the masochist here. Eleanor, the disaster bisexual over here. Or the pansexual disaster. Alright, like I said, we're probably going to go on for a little later today. Maybe about another 30 minutes or an hour, since we're just about done Armin's story anyway. Again, sorry there's not much commentary on my thoughts today. After this, I will probably be taking a nap. getting tired because I'm not paying attention to anything. So that will lead us to the meeting with Regina, which we can do later, I think. Because I have to do the math on what would constitute as a good, mid, and bad meetings. So let's bring up our notes again. And we'll arrange Lucas's story today as well. So for Lucas, we have a why are you here? Help him with project. Eleanor asks a question. And then stay quiet while he's working. So I think I want to arrange this. We'll ask why you're here first. Truth, lie, half truth. And then we'll stay quiet while he works. I'm not very confident in this order right now. So then we'll have her ask a question. And then we'll have the option to help. Kind of just to pass the time. I want to have a third option here as well, so we can have that half point like we did with Lucas's story, with Armin's story. Maybe about the project itself. So again, like Armin, Lucas is not going to like it when we lie. The half-truth will actually be our 0.5. No, our +1. And then the truth will be our half. Because Lucas doesn't want to know the whole story. And then the obvious answer's here. Let's see, asking about this project would be the net positive here. Let's say Regina is our half option here. And then, because we can ask a very inappropriate question about how the twins are in a relationship with other people, that will be our negative option for now. So we have our half ones for each 3 questions. Alrighty, so let's write that for the next 45 minutes. I don't know how long we spent on Armin's story. And let's actually steal part of this as well. Just to make our lives a little easier. Oops, as I call Lucas Armin. No, good grief. I need to stop writing soon because I am not organizing anything for these properly. Alright, I had to take a break for 5 seconds. want that color. Always pick the wrong colors. That word actually. So I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. Or maybe not. I used the obsolete spelling, go figure. Alright, I'll spell check these later. We are about 30 minutes in and we are getting to about the halfway point of Lucas's story. I want to start to transition to Eleonora's questions, and I think we will stop there. I do need to save my note about our outline though. That's gonna annoy me. There we go. I feel like this is the last song in the shuffle
I
list.
was stuck in all this trouble.
Anyway,
Didn't think that it was more for me to come. I was living in my bubble. With all my dreams I put on hold, then I met you. You got me sober, you. When you came over, like a jack in a box, you're turning up and save me. You've got it, I need it, so lucky. I got saved by the bad, you see it, I get it, free fall. It's so easy to tell that I'm under your spell. You've got it, I love it. I can say by the bell. I can say by the bell. Time went by, I didn't see you. Summer rain was slowly fading into fall. Another party feeling so blue. Out of nowhere you are standing here so true. It's hard to stay cool. You are touching my soul like a genie in a bottle. You are back to save me. You've got it, I need it. So lucky, I could say by the bell. You see it, I get it. Free falling, it's so easy to tell that I'm under your spell. You've got it, I love it. I can say by the bell. I can say by the bell. You've got it, I need it. So lucky, I can say by the bell. You see it, I get it. Free falling, it's so easy to tell that I'm under your spell. You've got it, I love it. I can say by the bell. I can say by the bell. It's so easy to tell that I'm under your spell. You've got it, I love it. I can say by the bell. I can say by the bell. I can say by the bell. I can say by the bell.
Alrighty, that was our last song. We're very close to the start of the third question, our third option here. So we will be ending very, very soon. Let's try to finish this thought that leads Eleonora to ask about to ask the questions for our next choice. That will do for now. We made quite a bit of headway, which is exactly what I wanted for this stream. We will be back Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard again, just to work on to finish up Lucas's story and start Ebba's. Hopefully we can keep this pace as we can continue, because again, I wanna get this done within the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I want to be able to do it with you guys. Please follow my Ko-fi link down below. This will help support me, especially since there's been some timing issues with my job as we go back, and I don't know what's going to happen there. So please help support me any way you can. Through the Ko-fi link, by sharing these videos, commenting, liking, And we will hopefully meet again on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday next week. But until then, stay safe. Please help support the streams and the creative process. And I will see you next time.